Hello, lovely people. We're back. We're cool and we're hip. It's time. Oh, I've just looked at my tablet and it says I nearly got 400 I've got 419 views. I am so close. That's really funny. Alright. Now, how about we get into it? Alrighty. And you can't see anything. Why? Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Alright. Hello, Turing. Turing has been withdrawn and anxious since the news of Hayden's death, despite trying to appear unfazed. Oh, poor baby. Okay. Nope, that's weird.
Let's keep it the path we're on.
Yes. I assume we've got to go to the map, but I want to give him a hug.
We can hug some more later, too, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, boy. Okay. Map! Where do we go? Flower Mansion. Is that the only place to go? Well, okay then. Let's go to Flower Mansion, bro. Oh. Something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I was wool gathering.
What does that mean?
I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive.
Yes?
But that's to be expected, considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group, despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company.
Huh. So she's just got some shares, basically.
I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together.
Let me go.
Sorry. Back on task.
No. He's so
Is there
sad.
anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Let's do some information gathering. What can you tell me? Give me a rundown of Flower Cybernetics.
Flower Cybernetics was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella. It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies.
That's so cool. So, yeah, medical. That's really cool. I would love... That's so cool. Sorry.
They were vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis.
Oh! Oh, that's big bucks. That's big bucks right there. If they can do that, oh, wow. Like, cause can you imagine the amount of people that like, cause obviously, like, prosthetic hands and arms, they're really difficult. So, can you imagine you just plug one in and you can use it straight away?
The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military.
Aww. Of course. Like Tony Stark.
Developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces.
That's okay. That's alright.
This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since barred by international law.
Oh, so you get brain, you put brain in mech suit. Mech suit go. Pow, 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 kill, kill.
Melody took over the company from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on.
That's good. That's really nice.
She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants.
Oh, cool. So they got their big bucks from that.
The company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued
Wonder why?
legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
But they're so cool, though. Okay. Tell me about Melody.
Not a whole lot.
Well, you're very helpful.
She's largely private, in contrast to her mother's penchant for courting a media circus. Several biographies of former Flower executives show her as intensely passionate about demilitarizing the company to the point of absolute viciousness in the boardroom.
Oh, so hardline pacifist, basically.
But it's been a long time
Good to know.
since her days of fighting for the company, and she's since stepped away from the helm.
Oh dear.
There's talk that she's lost her spine in her old age, but,
That's probably untrue.
well, I'd take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
She may have retreated from the corporate battlefield, but you don't change the entire direction of a company as large as Flower if you're a quitter.
Aww.
Stay on your
He likes
toes.
her. Why? Didn't Yannick say that he and Melody had a falling out?
He did, and I can't shine much light on that.
Great, thanks.
I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the direct link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time.
Okay.
Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies.
Huh. So, it was like a private
I'll
falling
scrape
out?
the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors.
Aww.
I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
Oh, baby. Alright, let's go, boy.
No time like the present, then.
Onwards. Go. Okay. Two dark wooden doors make up the mansion's entranceway. A small foyer can be seen through the mottled glass. Touch.
Maybe we should ring the bell first?
Fine. If you want manners, I'll give you manners. Ding dong merrily. That's a bear. That's a bear. That is a bear, sir. That's a bear with a cool helmet. Hi, Mr. Bear. Is that a bear, Turing? My eyes don't seem to be working. I don't even want to know. Okay. I think if it were me, I'd probably just go, hi? Oh my god, this is the most derpy. This is so cute. What the fuck?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
Mine says we can go in.
Mine also says this.
Should we?
Yeah. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Oh, wow! Swanky!
Very pixelated. Swanky?
What?
Swanky?
I have been trying to increase my usage of colloquialisms.
Aww.
Is swanky too out of date?
And you say it, Turing. You say
It's
it.
certainly before my time.
No, don't be mean to Turing.
Oh, Ms. Flores!
Hello.
Excuse us for the intrusion. My name is Turing, and
Oh, I know who you are.
What in the butt?
I can explain. I know you don't like Dr. Fairlight very much, but I assure you there's a situation.
A situation.
Fairlight.
Okay.
I didn't realize Hayden's research had become a charity case.
You take that back right now.
Though I suppose little boy Yannick will throw money at anything that raises his profile on the mesh.
She really does not like him, I'm guessing.
Wait, you know Hayden? Also, we actually only just met Dr. Fairlight yesterday.
He didn't give us any money either.
Oh, that's too bad. Now Pat won't have to eat you.
Pat wouldn't do that. Pat looks nice. Pat looks confused now.
What?
Joke, Turing.
Though I'm not sure your gears would have been good for his digestion.
Actually, madam, I'm not comprised of gears.
Well, either way, he's on a diet.
He's on a diet! I don't know whether this... I was gonna say dog.
This
bear,
philosophy
Patty.
is how I lead my life. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear, well, he eats you.
What does that mean, Melody? What does that mean?
Do you understand?
No, I do not.
Not really.
Not at all.
Look, I don't have all day to entertain you, Turing, nor your new friend. Not even for Hayden.
Bitch.
You don't have time to waste if you're going to find him either.
But he dead.
Right.
He dead. Hayden dead. Is that a cat? The most regal-looking robotic cat in the world sits prim and proper on the fainting chair. Fainting chair? A plush purple fainting... It's a chaiselong. Is it a chaiselong? Hang on, I'm googling chaiselong now. Because now I gotta know. Don't know if I typed that anywhere near right. Yeah, it's a chaiselong. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but nah, who cares? That is... No one has called this a fainting chair. Ever. Like, no. It positively reeks of antiquated class? From back when proper ladies got the vapors and when polio was still a thing. Can I sit? This chair keeps a strict one-to-one human... One human to animal ratio. Hello.
Melody keeps unusual company.
Yeah, thanks.
Ursus maritimus, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my gosh.
That might be why the temperature controls are set so low in here.
She not cold? Yeah, definitely a polar
I
bear.
wasn't aware you knew the scientific name of the species.
I don't. I'm just not blind.
Ooh, has my interest in proper nomenclature started to rub off on you?
Turing, I have eyes. He's a white bear. What else could he be?
Plenty. Have you heard of a Kermode bear, also known as a spirit bear? Or he could be a white-phased black bear, or even
Turing.
a Pisley.
Turing, shush.
But he's not. It's a polar bear.
Thanks. Honestly, okay. A RO51E-893 unit. From the emblem on its side, it sits patiently near Pat in a sort of ambient sleep mode, playing light instrumental music. Oh, it's coming from this dude.
The Rosie series are the most socially organized ROMs, designed to track personal liaisons and maintain social calendars.
Ew, it's Miss
It was
Social over
nicknamed
here.
the Jane Austen Bot by Assets magazine a few years back in its annual Mandatory Machines issue.
That's really funny. The Jane Austen from a monitor? The latest episode of Media Blitz is going into the sordid details of a new teen actor's island love island affair with a local politician's daughter. Wow, that's the straights for you. I'm sorry. All direct feed viewer requests have been calculated for this episode of Media Blitz already. What is this? Can I play with it? Only Madame Flores and a team of techno-archaeologists could figure out how to make this fossil run. Okay. I like that she's just sitting there and just looking around. A pair of wide window doors, oh my god, are set open in the back of the room, leading to a plush garden. Is that a fountain? A huge marble fountain adorns the courtyard. Its pleasant bubbly sound can just barely be heard over the TV and outdoor ambience. It's like a portal to the Elven Glade, if Elven Glades had the sounds of car traffic in the distance. Is this one of those, like, fancy things? A large climate-controlled globe towers in the lounge. It has some lively in-season plants inside. Touch. The planter box looks impossible to open, but rubbing the outside does produce a nice squeaky plastic-on furniture sound. Can I talk to the bear? So, grr and stuff. Does a bear, you know, never mind. It's so cute. Pat, what are the burdens you bear? It's just bear puns. Pat, what is the meaning of life? Great. Woof. He was not amused. I love the sound of, like, the just pixelated sound of it. It is so cute. Gardening room. A Malcolm model Rom is tending to the garden. Cute. Don't worry, they're just trimming that bush. They won't kill me. Good. It looks remarkably bored at all attempts at conversation. Well, can I eat one? Eat. They look too good to eat. That might be the point. I want a strawberry. Alright. Hi, Melody.
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about poor Hayden?
Worker bees? Bitch.
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Yeah, what's that about?
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a secret or two with you.
Okay, do tell.
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
And that he did.
I wish I didn't. Maybe you don't want to either.
What?
Please, Melody, any information you might have. We haven't had access to any of his research notes, and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with.
Is this... Was I supposed to go here first? Because it just sounds like they don't know he's dead yet.
Perhaps if we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Okay, so we want a motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting.
Yes, the infighting that I care about so much.
Not that Parallax is known for that, of course.
Well...
We had been catching up recently, and he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people.
Uh-oh...
When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger,
Hey,
it becomes clear what happened.
I'm completely swag.
I see. Can you tell us anything else about his disappearance?
If you know anything.
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
You make yourself sound like you're fucking 78.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins.
Aww.
Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup.
Good.
Well, you and I haven't properly met, but considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt?
Aww.
We'll go with that.
That's so cute. That is so cute.
I wouldn't mind being an aunt, even to a
Aunt.
blue-headed robot.
Hey. Turing is the best of the best. He's not some blue-headed robot. He is a legend.
I'm touched, Melody.
Fuck you.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions. For now.
Bitch, don't say for now like you got other stuff on. You are sitting on a chaiselong playing with your hair. Alright. How do you help Hayden with Turing? Oh, what's the story between you and Fairlight? I think that's everything we need. How do you help Hayden with
Indeed.
Turing?
I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
Oh, Hayden wasn't researching machine sapience. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation,
Bitch,
Turing.
don't you dare diminish.
But it's best you know the truth.
Don't you dare diminish my guy Turing. He's a class act. I'll see you fine.
Hayden is
What?
mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness into a machine matrix.
Epic.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I mean, how are you to know? How would Turing's development help with digitizing the human mind?
The concept of transferring the human mind into a computer has been an attractive goal for decades.
Yes, correct.
Functional immortality is a powerful lure.
Never do that again. That was gross. That was
The
weird.
brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct.
Try harder.
Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals.
Okay.
So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind.
How would he know where to start? And what language is this in? Also, what are the functions I want to know. Like, can you imagine you're just sitting there writing like your Python script, just like, what's the function for, how to make the human mind work?
Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents.
What? I understand convergent evolution, but I don't see its relevance.
Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did.
Because he's so cool.
So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose.
I understand. He did the machine. I forgot machine learning existed for a hot second. Yep. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do.
Okay, you know how I said I was really close to 420 viewers at the start of the stream? 421. I missed it. I'm so sad.
And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
Ew.
Interesting. Hayden never revealed any of this to me.
I don't know. Why wouldn't he need to tell you?
I imagine he's pretty tight-lipped.
I mean, apparently not, because he blabbed to someone he wasn't supposed to blab to.
You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations.
First prototype he considered a real success, inferring other prototypes. Hayden wasn't invested in Turing's development?
I didn't say that.
Okay, what did you say?
Hayden was quite interested in Turing, even if he is just a step to further research.
Aww.
In
Shush.
fact, he was
Quiet.
preparing to publish his findings involving Turing. And I know it's going to make one heck of a splash in the scientific community.
No shit.
See, the most impressive part about you, Turing, is that you're surprisingly stock.
What does stock mean? Like
I assure
standard?
you, Melody, my construction involves only the latest and greatest in ROM prototype technology.
Aw, he got defensive.
Exactly. You're not off the shelf, but you're still just a souped-up ROM, more or less like every other one out there.
Aw, don't you dare say that about Turing.
Your personality algorithms are impressive, but they don't require some new space-age technology to work. Hayden is going to propose that human consciousness transference does not require special brain-like hardware architecture, but merely the right software wrapper to interface with the hardware.
Ooh,
Much like how you function.
interesting.
I suppose that is correct.
I don't know what it means, but it was too fancy for me. Too clever.
Still, my personality matrices do take up substantial amounts of my processing power.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't custom hardware have capabilities that better serve such a demanding specialized task?
Well, money.
Sure, there's still plenty of reason in trying to make a computer that works just like a human brain. Efficiency is an important part of that.
That, and we have very lateral thinking, and like robots, they very linear, shockingly.
But if Hayden can emulate the human mind in existing technology, it means we can start the immortality now, rather than waiting for hardware to catch up with Hayden's software.
Yeah, man.
Frankly, I'm not terribly interested in living forever. But there's more than enough people who are.
You don't have to live forever. You can just live for how long you want to, and then just, die. It's not that difficult. Anyway, tell us about how you were involved.
Phew, if you can even call it involvement.
Okay. What do you want to call it?
It's a small city. And if you're in the tech sector, you... Cheeky. But it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here.
I didn't mean that.
I couldn't
What?
care less about Flowers' patents anymore. So I gave him what he wanted,
Oh no.
just to see what he would do.
There's no back button. Oh no.
I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be. But don't tell him that.
Oh.
Don't worry,
His face.
I won't.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that was a compliment, dear.
I want to give him a hug.
Thank you for this, Melody.
The way he just shifts.
I understand so little of my origins.
Oh, baby.
Well, I'm sorry I don't know more of the specifics.
Well, you wouldn't.
Hayden kept me up to date on his progress, but only in the vaguest of ways.
He doesn't want you to steal his stuff.
If you can hunt down his notes, I'm sure they'll tell you more.
Yeah, but we don't have hard drive.
Of course, we'll keep looking. Now, perhaps we could ask some other questions?
Other questions?
Sure.
Okay. What's the story between you and Fairlight?
Oh, hell, that old bastard and I have been flashing daggers at each other for the better part of 20 years.
Oh my god, why?
I contracted out the software development for our first-gen direct link VR neural implants to System 1.
That's a lot of words.
Things were going great, but after the first models sold like gangbusters, Yannick tried to get into bed with me, literally.
Oh no!
I turned him down, very politely, I might add, and then suddenly all of the cooperation between our companies dried up.
That's so funny. His fragile masculinity got the better of him.
We've been at it back and forth ever since.
Oh my god.
I'd be damned careful about trusting him if I were you.
That's so funny.
He's a snake, and he'll do anything he can to get what he wants.
Nah.
Still, I suppose if he tried again now, I might not turn him down.
Oh my god.
It would be fun to needle him about me still having my own company when he doesn't have his.
You're mean. You're mean. That's hilarious. Alright, I think that's everything.
Good. I can get back to my retirement.
Like you were doing anything.
Thank you for your time, Melody. We'll be in touch later.
Yeah, bye, bitch.
Oh, one more piece of information for you, if you'd
What?
like it. I've got the contact info for a Vincent Mensa, who I think might be of help to you.
That rings a bell. I can't
Vincent was
remember.
working more closely with Hayden inside Parallax, mostly on his company-approved research on data collating algorithms for the mesh.
Great.
I'll send him a message and ask him to meet you somewhere.
Lovely.
He owes me a favor anyway, and might be able to give you some more information on anything else Hayden may have been working on.
Sick. Give us the number.
That would be fantastic,
Go.
Melody.
Look at his happy face.
Perhaps Golden Gate Park.
Yep.
Be careful, Turing. I don't like Fairlight's stench all over this scenario. Don't show him too many of your cards.
Alright. No worries.
Cards. This euphemism is unfamiliar to me.
Oh, baby.
Don't tell him anything if you can. Fairlight is more dangerous the more he's informed.
That's true of anyone.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Wish us luck.
Man said Aunt Melody. I'm dying. I'm dead. That's the end of me. That's adorable. Bear. Small scale bear statues. Adorable. Alright, well that's us done with that. Let's go to the Golden Gate Park. Is that Mr. Mensa? Sup? It's a guy. You've never seen this person and they appear to be waiting for somebody. Only one way to find out.
Can I help you?
Can you help us?
I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone.
Yeah, bitch me.
Are you Vincent Mensa? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores.
Oh, good. You're Melody's people.
Yeah, man.
Do you have everything that I asked for?
What did you ask for?
There must be some miscommunication.
What?
Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax. He has gone missing, and any information we get may be useful.
Hey, hi Izzy. Generally giving people info gives them an advantage. Yeah. Generally, yeah.
Damn that old woman.
Huh.
What?
We had a deal. She
What?
promised me, and I'm not giving up anything until I get what I need.
What do you need?
I already know Hayden is missing.
Okay, well, he's dead. Well,
Why else would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This was my chance to get out of the city. Instead, she sends the two of you,
Hey,
hat in hand with nothing.
dude, like, don't shoot the messenger, bro. So mean.
I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI?
Oh, never say pet, you prick.
Insulting, but accurate.
Dickhead.
Look, I'm sorry to come off callous. I do want to help.
Do you now?
Hayden was a colleague and a friend, and I want to know he's okay.
He's not.
But I also need help getting the hell out of Neo SF, and now. My info is my leverage, and it's not for free. I'll just have to find another buyer.
No, we're just...
Maybe after I make another deal, I'll be able to pass it to you.
Perhaps we could assist you?
Yeah.
My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is part of the job.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Look, I need 100,000 credits, an untraceable car, and a fake passport for me and my wife, Francesca. If you can get me all that, I'll give you anything you want. Hayden's research notes, what I know about Parallax,
He has the
my company's
research
security
notes.
credentials, whatever.
We need them.
If you're really sure journals can come up with that kind of stuff in one day.
Fuck. We might be able to.
Might?
Might. Mind answering some other questions
Dear
first?
God, I'm doomed.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Melody only gave us a rough sketch of what you need. The more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request.
Sure, as long as it isn't the juicy stuff.
Alright, what do you do for Parallax?
I'm the head applications engineer for their data analysis division.
Okay.
Or maybe was, is what I should be saying. If Hayden is the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms, I'm the guy who figures out how to collect and apply the data that we get.
Okay.
We've worked pretty closely for years, but he's head and shoulders above me as far as theory goes. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time.
Yeah, dude. He's clever like that.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash myself here.
Well,
I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best.
I see the modesty hasn't left you.
But machine intelligence? In a form factor like yours? Now that blows my mind. We've got full immersion, virtual reality, yet most people would still call you science fiction.
If you say so.
Alright, why'd you want to go?
Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing is the last straw, and it's a big-ass straw. There is...
I love him.
How do I put this without giving it away? There's a new
Vaguely.
project about to roll out, and it's going to change everything about how Parallax does their business worldwide.
Okay.
Since the launch of the MeshNet, we've had some board shakeups, and the people at the top are different from the ones who've previously run the company.
So...
The altruism the company displayed in the past is gone. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits and power than ever before.
So they don't give a shit about people.
Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real power.
Oh.
My guess? Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to do something that would
Jeopardize it?
get in the way of that.
Fair.
If they're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's a half dozen people who could do my job.
Uh-oh.
So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes and end up at the bottom of the bay.
Yeah. Except he didn't end up at the bottom of the bay. We don't know where he is. Do you know anything about Hayden's disappearance?
Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary.
Why?
I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching.
Okay, fair. But, like, he dead now.
He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me.
Fair, I suppose.
I tried asking around and no one will say anything.
Because they don't want to die, Vincent.
If he had jumped ship, went to a different company, it would be the talk of the week at the water coolers.
Oh, we love a good water cooler chat.
Instead, dead silence.
Shit.
Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway.
Good boy. Good man.
Bring me what I asked for, and I'll tell you more.
Alright. Let's go get some stuff.
Sure. I guess I can stick around here for a while. I need to make some calls anyway.
Alright, good luck.
If you do manage to get what I need, bring it here today and you'll get anything you want.
Sick.
Forwarding photos and info for the passports to Turing now.
Lovely.
And I really hope you can do this.
I also hope I can
I'd
do
rather
this.
give it to you than some other corporation anyway.
Don't know how we're gonna do this
See
anyway.
you soon.
Adios.
I'm not quite sure where to get fake passports or an untraceable car.
Yeah, neither am I.
The only shady folks we know are those punks who vandalized Hayden's apartment.
Yeah, and they're great people.
I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no shot.
Yeah.
They might agree to help us in repayment for the damage done to the apartment. They seemed remorseful.
Seemed remorseful.
We should check Market Street for them, in case they regularly hang out there.
Alright, let's go.
As for the rest, perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the credits.
Yeah.
That certainly is no small amount, but is unlikely to cause much consternation for either of them, assuming they are as dedicated to helping as they claim.
Yeah, they probably are.
Melody is assumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital.
Yeah.
We could ask either of them for assistance.
Alright.
Up to you to decide which would be a better course of action.
I feel like Melody, because I don't really feel like dealing with Fairlight. He feels shady to me. Alright, Flower, Hospital, Market Street. Let's go Market Street first. I want to see my favorite boys. Still here! Let's have a chat.
One simple failure will not dissuade our cause.
I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. Oh, hello! Hugh? I think it's Hugh. This reminds me of I stream Disco Elysium, which is also a game where you just get talked at all the time. I pretty much end up saying nothing in the gaps or repeating myself, but you're doing a much better job. Aww, thanks. That's really sweet. I don't know. This is like my favorite game, so I do like games that I can not talk a lot in, because I remember when I was playing Franbo and like my voice was a bit hoarse the day after because I had so many voices to do. But anyway, it's our favorite little boys, Starfucker and Oliver. Alright, who do we speak to? I reckon Oliver's the brains of this operation.
Oh crap! It's that reporter in the bot again! Cheese it,
Hi.
Ollie!
No, don't run.
Hold on a moment.
Don't run.
We're just here to ask the two of you for a favor. You don't need to run again.
Please don't.
Heh, I knew you didn't have the guts to mess with me!
What?
Guts?
Turing got no guts.
And why would we want to help you?
Because we're cool and swag.
We did trash that apartment, Chad.
Yeah, fair. You owe us.
Yeah? So?
Fair, Starfucker. 2020, 2064.
We
Hello.
also didn't report you to the police for it.
Yeah, blackmail, bitch.
Yeah? So?
Blackmail.
And they still could.
Yeah. So, blackmail.
Oh. Alright, well, spill it then. I ain't got all day.
Okay, fine.
Can't you see me and Oliver are busy?
Yeah, you guys on a date.
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
Don't insult them.
Oh! So this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what's the thread?
The thread?
B&E? War driving? Copyright infringement? Search bombing?
Copyright infringement! Really? I could just upload a YouTube video of like, I don't know, Taylor Swift song, and I'm good for copyright infringement. Breaking and entering. We've done that already today. Well, not today. Technically in the game today. I don't know actually. Yesterday in the game. What is search bombing though?
Is search bombing actually illegal?
What is it though? I'm googling it.
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
What are you talking about? Okay. The only thing I can find is Google bombing, which is the term. The terms Google bombing and Google washing refer to the practice of causing a website to rank highly in web search engine results for irrelevant, unrelated, or off-topic search terms by linking heavily. That's really funny. Just mess up Google. Just introduce to whoever at your school bus IDs. We need fake IDs today, please. Help.
Oh, that's nothing. If you can pay.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
We need better.
He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
Aww.
It's more complicated than that.
Uh-oh.
We need falsified passports that can get 2 people past the border safely.
Just choosing the PageRank algorithm then, that's good stuff. Yeah, pretty much. You know, real casual for some streetwise kids.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
Can you?
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
Great.
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
That's not really the same thing, Chad.
Imagine one of your defining traits being good at using a printer. Yeah, but like, it is a defining trait, is it not? Because like, anyone... Like, when a printer doesn't work and you fix it, that's like, you've become a legend. You are the guy that people ask to fix the printer now. So I would say being good at using a printer. It's pretty high up there on the list of, like, desirable traits.
But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call.
Yeah. That's true, printers are the worst at taking them back. Printers are such dicks.
Give me a few minutes.
I hate
This guy is pretty sketchy. Very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
Oh, middleman.
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Sick.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off all his cool connections.
Sorry, we can give you a hug.
You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
Unfortunately, we don't. We only need the brawn of this little operation.
Well, that and petty larceny.
I love me some petty larceny. What is petty larceny?
We might have something that will suit your skill set.
I'm googling petty larceny. Theft where the value of property taken is low. So, petty theft.
Let's just get the passports first,
I
if
love
you can
petty
stay
theft.
calm for that long.
If you can stay calm.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever
Don't-
owned. What's the deal?
Owned? Oh, you've stolen some ROMs. You've stolen some ROMs. That's the petty larceny.
You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet?
No? What?
Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
Why, thank you. Turing is the best of the best.
I don't run traditional ROM VI
No,
personality software.
Okay. Yep.
I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence. Well, at least that I know about.
Okay. We're just gonna tell
Which
the
means
kids.
what exactly? In English.
Turing think brain like human.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now
Aw.
keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
Yeah, fuck you, Chad.
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Haha, it's funny because robot. Yeah, man. My guy robot.
Well, that's awesome. You
Robot
ain't so
person.
bad. For a tin can.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't you dare insult my tin can.
Tin can? Really?
I knew he'd get
I'm
offended.
composed almost entirely out of plasteel and silica.
Plasteel. Wow. That's... Wow, so cool.
Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century?
Turing, why would we want to insult you with better insults?
ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Aww.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling, too.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yep. Well done, Turing. Well
Just
done.
hold on a second.
Yeah.
Underclocked? Oh,
Underclocked.
Bitbrain.
Bitbrain's pretty alright.
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
Silica, like the jelly, the yummy gel that comes in packages. Yes? I think, yeah, that's silica, right? Is it like a little kind of, I don't know what it, I'm assuming silicon's close to it. I'm gonna Google this again, too.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
I'm Googling silica.
Okay, I talked to the guy.
Yeah, it is the stuff that goes in the packages that we're not allowed to eat. Hang on, you said
He
yummy
he'll do
gel.
it, but he only works in trade.
I just clocked. You. Are you eating the silica?
A couple of passports are gonna run us... one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
You. Don't eat silica. Don't do that. Don't eat silica, man. It's not delicious. Sir, my guy.
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
From our friend at the
I'm not
Hasiba?
sure. Probably nearby.
Hasiba?
I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get.
Hasiba?
My guess is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on.
True.
We'll help you look for it.
Hasiba. Hasiba. They've been added to the party! They've been added to the party. I was gonna make a joke about it and then it literally popped up. That's really funny. Okay, Hasiba, let's go.
Oh, there it is!
Yeah, figured.
I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here.
That is such a long...
I should have remembered
Phrase.
Ramona had one.
Yeah. Oh, we've got the...
You know this lady?
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks. You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
Are you jealous?
You call it provoking. I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
Man, the young people of this generation.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to her.
Can you talk to the people though? Like, that's the hybrid at the bar. You know?
We could just do a smash and grab. Simple and effective.
No.
We can't do that! She knows who we are!
Yeah, bitch. You'll never get Hassie drinks ever again.
Us too.
This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to.
Oh my god, don't call it a felony, because then I start to feel guilty.
Look, we'll just stand in line.
Yeah, man, we'll just ask her to
Like a
give
bunch
it.
of clumps?
Yeah, like a bunch of
Chumps?
clumps. Like a bunch of clumps, yeah. Yeah, Chad. Like some clumps.
What is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber?
Blue Bomber!
I'm not sure it's wise to spread it around, Chad. For either of us, the less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you.
Fair. Good point.
Screw that, Static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for.
Simply don't go to juvie.
Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you.
No, you won't. Mega Man reference? Oh, is that Blue Bomber? Oh, sick.
Your persistence is already legendary, Chad. Fine.
Okay.
If you really must know, we are going to trade the passports for some information regarding the disappearance of my creator.
Yeah, man.
His apartment was the one you trashed.
You're about to get beans, Spilly.
Oh shit, that Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so messed up.
That's Daddy-O.
Well, Dad after a fashion. He raised me.
Yeah, he's your dad.
Man, I hope you find the dudes that took him. I hope he's okay.
He's dead.
It seems very unlikely.
He's dead. We know he's dead. Why are we vague about this? He is dead.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. You know?
He's dead. He'd be dead, my guy.
I mean, I still have my dad, but he's...
Aww.
Chad?
Chad?
He's never really been around. Too busy trying to save the world from itself.
Oh, I remember who your dad is.
Even now, he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic.
Heh.
And I thought I could find a way to make him...
Oh,
Whatever.
I reckon he'll pull through. What? Hayden? We know Hayden's dead.
I might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink.
I reckon he'll pull through the dead
I think I understand
guy.
what
I
you
reckon he's
mean,
fine.
Chad.
Yeah, he's totally fine. He's so fine. He's really doing great right now. He's just upstairs with, Jesus. Or fucking, I don't know, other people of other religions.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
Dudes gotta stick together.
Dudes?
Yeah, dudes. I'll take dudes.
Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all got the same shit to deal with.
Yeah, man.
Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
I thought you were gonna say by balls. From the mouth of babes. It's pretty open-minded for a kid who tags for the HR. You're pretty smart. You're smarter than you look, Jeff.
People keep saying that, and I keep wanting to punch them for it.
Don't punch me. This face, I need this face. When did Stop Walker get so basic?
It's probably the hair.
Aww.
You think? Well, I ain't willing to give up my dude just so people will think I'm a brain. Got an image to protect.
Yeah, man. Protect that image.
I still think it would be better in yellow.
Yellow? No. Oliver, no.
Yeah?
No.
Maybe we can get a box of dye on the way home.
Oh, no. Don't do yellow. You'll look like a Simpson.
The line has finally cleared up. Let's go talk to Ramona.
Sick. I'm really sorry about this, Ramona.
Hey, Allie.
Oh, really? I talk to you and you ignore me?
Salutations, Ramona.
Man says salutations.
What can I do for you all?
Ahem.
He's jealous.
Oh, this is my friend, Chad.
Friend. Man said friend.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
He's jealous. This is so funny.
We were hoping you might be able to give us your assistance, Ms. Rogers.
Ms.
We want to make a trade for that magical Commander Yukino poster over there. It's necessary for us to get some pretty important information.
No way! Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits.
Shit. This is literally a matter of death.
How does life and death depend on a nerdy poster? Look, I don't even care. That poster was signed by Takeko herself. It's one of a kind, and I'm not giving it up.
I understand.
I'd rather not drag you any further into this than necessary, but I promise that we're not overstating it. This is a dire situation, and people have already died.
Whoops.
Jeez. Look, whatever you're doing sounds sketch as hell. I and Magical Commander Yukino herself want no part in it.
What will convince you?
I don't even see how the poster can help.
Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net.
Oh, don't insult.
Cheap crap! I'll have you know that poster is worth hundreds of credits. Maybe more.
I don't reckon anyone's died. They'll be alright. Yeah, Hayden's fine.
Takeko passed away years ago, so there aren't any more of them getting signed.
Eh?
It's special.
I feel like if I was in this situation, I would be doing exactly what Ramona is. Like, I wouldn't want to give that poster over.
Sure it is.
He doesn't get it. He's not in the fandom.
Oh! My guy's not in the fandom.
Thankfully.
I reckon Takeko's alright. She could sign a couple more. What's death? What is death? She's okay. We can get you another.
It's not just a poster.
I know. I couldn't say anything besides the prompts, Ramona.
It was a gift from someone.
Aw, who?
Someone I care about, okay? Besides, you can't get another one.
I know.
Takeko passed away.
I know.
Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade?
Okay, what?
You aren't hearing me, are you?
No, what would make a suitable trade?
It has sentimental value. You can't replace that.
Okay, and what would make a good trade? Jeez, Ramona.
Look, you'll just have to order something off the mesh, because you can't have this one.
Listen, man, I don't have the time for this.
Oh, we don't have time. This lead will dry up by then.
Keep me out of this.
Bruh. This isn't a joke, Ramona.
Okay, enough. How about this for a trade?
Uh-oh. What are you gonna trade? Go.
I have an original keyframe cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius, signed by Takeko at home.
Oh! Okay. From my understanding of this is an animation frame from I'm assuming an anime, signed by actor.
Whoa! You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell? That's super rare! They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around the time of her death.
Yeah, man.
You can't be serious, Ollie. You have that thing framed on your wall. Anyone shut up about it for a week after you got it.
Oh. So you understand the sentimental value of that, but this poster's like fine. Is this a Sailor Moon reference? Maybe? I don't know.
This is important, Chad. You can't say you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing.
I love Ollie.
I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same.
Bippy.
Maybe.
It's fine, it'll still be in existence, and you could probably go around Ramona's and have a look.
Look, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you can't give me that cell for the poster.
Then the fuck?
But we need...
Yeah, you'll get the poster. Whatever you're doing, it must be really important if you'd be willing to give that up.
Yeah. Shockingly it is.
Do you have something more equal to trade, Ollie?
Looks like Ollie was the true shadow.
A couple of things, maybe.
Oh my god. You wanna come around?
We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one too. Go ahead and take the poster.
Aw, thank you. That's quite sad.
Thank you, Ramona.
Yes! I can't tell you how much it means to us, Ms. Rogers.
Aw.
Sure. And, you think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie?
Oh. What was...
Of course!
Whoa.
I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade.
Sick.
So cool.
They're gonna nerd out. It's cool. It's fine.
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
I knew he'd be jealous.
What are you talking about?
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
This is so funny. This girl flirting with Chad's boyfriend? Yeah, man.
We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in the other.
Sure.
But I'm interested in you.
We have the poster now. What's next?
They go on a date.
Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
Sick. I wonder what this guy's gonna look like.
Sure. Change the subject.
I'll call him right now then.
It's so funny.
It's ringing.
Yes. Who this?
You the ones looking for some papers?
Yeah, man.
We are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional-like. You know Stardust?
Yeah, boy.
I do.
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Mega Phobator arcade cabinet, and get out.
Okay.
Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
Got it.
I understand.
Super sneaky trade. Let's do it.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that
This
was
guy needs
very
a strep
mysterious.
He needs like a couple gallons of Calpol and he'll be good.
Yeah, that's how this guy is. I don't even know his name, and I've been getting things from him for a few years now.
Damn.
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants.
Yeah.
Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with.
Sick.
I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Okay. So, let's go to Stardust. Let's go see the boyfriends. It'll be super dope.
Go inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Bitch, I know how to walk in a
Yeah.
door.
Don't want to get her IDs taken.
I
Aww.
suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
Oh my god.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
I like how Chad changes facial expression but never moves his hand down from the thumb down position.
Found that
I
one out
never
the hard
noticed.
way.
I never noticed he was just thumbs down the entire time.
It
That's
would
really
have been
cute.
fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
And Oliver's just always holding spray cans.
So I like the hard way.
God. Nerd.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
Yeah, man, I don't want to die. I'm good. There's no bouncer. Where? There's usually a bouncer.
No security right now?
Yeah. Majid, my guy.
Hey, friends, what can we get for you?
Fucking. Let's get a drink.
What are you having?
Fucking, I don't know.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is.
Oh!
He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Ooh,
He got so angry that he didn't ask him.
Sorry about stealing your thunder.
Oh! I love
This one is...
it. A mint-flavored soda with a swig of gin. Simple, yummy drink for folks who don't know what to order.
Does that sound good?
Sounds alright.
Here you go.
Majid looks like Giga Chad. Oh my god. Yes. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck? Kind of broke the game. Items I meant to press. Let's take a slip. Take a slurp. Refreshing. Alright. Let's go to the poster. Okay, look at use an item. The poster.
well, that should do it.
Okay, now I'm gonna
That
play
was
Mega
an awful
Phobasaur.
lot of fuss over a poster.
Yeah, well, it's a very.
I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this.
Can you-
I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
Yeah, because you don't have anything tangible, Turing. Yeah, but can you? I just had the thought Turing can get NFTs, and I dislike myself now. But can you imagine, like, we folded the poster as we put in the back? Because, that would be so funny if we just ruin it. I'm sorry. Humans don't have total recall. It's a nice looking poster. Aw, and I got you an official Bob Ross painting set. Okay, I want to go that. It's funny.
You did? Wait. No, you're being facetious. I haven't even told you when my birthday is.
Exactly.
And it isn't for months.
I know.
Still, your point is made. I should not be snobbish about other people's interests.
There we go, Turing. We learned a
Maybe
lesson.
I'll give Magical Commander Yukino a try when we get some downtime.
Sick, yeah.
But
boy.
that's enough navel gazing.
Navel gazing.
Let's head back outside
No,
so our
no.
benefactor can make the trade.
I want to play the game. Let me play the game. The word facetious has all of the vowels in it in alphabetical order? Wait. A-E-I. Oh, you! Oh! I'm sorry. I like that a lot. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna play this game now. Yeah, boy. I'm super cool like that. Fuck. Okay. Alright, come on. I always fucking die to this prick. Ah, no!
You died.
Ah! This soundtrack is sick. Yeah. Wait, the one
well,
in Focus?
Paranormal is a little out of our league anyway.
Can I play again? We can do it again. I don't care. Let's do it. Oh yeah, the music is pretty good. I know that at the end of the game, I think you get access to like the sound, the music in the game. So maybe at the end I'll go through the options menu and shit. Fuck. What? Okay. Fucking die, bitch. No! Ah!
You died.
Again. I'm really annoyed.
That was formidable and more
Can
than
you-
a little unsettling.
Can you
I
even
don't
beat it?
blame you.
Can you beat this? I'm gonna Google this. I keep Googling things. Can you beat Mega Phobator 2064? Please. You must reach the... I can unlock an achievement, but I'm not connected to Steam, so I cannot. You have to hit every enemy quickly as soon as they appear and don't miss any shots, as there is a multiplier that will increase your score by a lot, which is needed to unlock the boss. Good news is that the game is exactly the same every time you play. Okay. You must have reached 50,000 to advance to the boss stage. Ah, okay. I'm gonna beat that one day. I will. I have to. Anyway, back to the game. Okay, let's go and wait.
Y'all do the
guess.
deal?
Yeah, we did the deal.
How did it go?
Literally fine.
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now
He's
we
so
just
smug.
need to wait for the switch.
He's so smug.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long. I wonder how he knows the drop happened and gets to it so fast.
Because he's
Don't
inside
matter.
already.
This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
Like, the dude's inside.
What do you need these passports for anyway?
Some guy.
You said to trade for information. But what's the full story?
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that.
The other is money.
We also need to obtain an untraceable car.
Can you help with that?
I don't suppose the two of you could help with that.
Please, help.
No way, dude!
What?
Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Yeah, I see your point.
Chad's right.
Fuck you.
Of course I'm right.
He's so happy.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network. You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
Permitted to
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo SF, and they don't play nice.
Especially with the HR.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor.
Shockingly
Call
not
it
human
even
resources.
for the apartment.
Aww.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings.
I love them. They're the best.
You give us a call if you need anything else.
They are
Long
my
as it'll
favorite
help
characters.
you find your pops.
Pops.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
Ah, shit, sorry.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip.
Shit, go, run.
You take care. Don't get derezed.
Wait, whatever that means.
See ya!
Adios. They're so cute.
Goodbye.
It's so cute. They are very cute. I love them.
Let's finish the trade inside.
Yep. Can we spoof that? How do we spoof stuff? I love them. What is that? Okay. Can we just... Oh, the bouncer's here. Ah, so this is where the bouncer is. Looks like they're off duty for some reason. They're both
Today's
the
my
bouncers.
last day off before the holidays,
Aww.
but I can't seem to stay away.
Aww.
Thanks for coming by so often. Just make sure you order something.
I did.
Today's my last day off
Okay.
before the holidays.
Okay, thank you. I'm done. Thank you. Goodbye.
No VIP access today.
Okay.
Find another place to be.
And then this is the person that doesn't shut up.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on
Yeah,
a few...
yep. Same voice lines, and I'm not gonna talk to Jessie because we know how she is. Okay. This... finish the drop. Oh, okay.
Here the passports are, just as advertised.
Woo! We did it.
Now we need to find a car. Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone who can lend a hand.
I don't want to talk to Jess.
Well, prepare yourself.
I don't trust Turing to not step on her toes.
If Jess is the worst thing we have to face down this week, I'll consider us lucky.
Yep. I'm sorry already. Hi.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick.
Oh my god, thank you. Jess is lovely deep down. We can hope.
Did you find
Very
a guy?
deep down.
Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so...
Thank you.
I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
Yay!
We need access to an untraceable car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax. and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
She does have a cool outfit. I love her leg warmers.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
You know, just
actually,
corporations.
Don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable.
Good.
I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection.
But do you?
And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs.
Okay, I just want to know yes or no. Don't get me involved in politics.
Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either. I won't go down that path. I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Annoying. Is there any possible way you could give us any kind of lead at all? I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to die.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you?
Oh, really?
Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day.
Oh, Majid.
He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but
No
there's a
shit.
free lead for you.
Thank you. Actually helpful.
Get me another drink in exchange, will you?
What
Later.
do you want? What do you want?
Huh. That went better than expected.
It did, shockingly.
I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you performed admirably as well.
Oh,
Onward
really?
we
Thanks. Thanks for that little afterthought there, Turing. I see how you really feel about me. Oh, unbelievable. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's a bit. Hopefully. Majid.
Hey, friends. What can we get for you?
Hi. I want a beer.
We were hoping you could give us a little information.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink.
Yep.
What'll it be?
A beer. I think she's having a beer. I mean, it looks like one, right?
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know.
You do know what
He's
it
better
is.
with the weird kind of stuff.
You know
people...
what a beer is, Majid.
This one is...
It is just a beer. You know what a beer is?
Does that sound good?
Yeah, man.
Here you go.
I like the excuse for voice lines, but my guy, you know what a beer is.
So, what did you need help with?
So...
We've run into a roadblock in our search for Hayden.
Word on the street is that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know. What can
Yeah,
I do?
no shit.
Yes. An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car. Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra-legal activities.
Extra-legal? Wow, it's so legal.
Perhaps you could point us towards someone who could help?
So we're looking for this guy. Well, I hear he's gone missing. Thanks, you. Thanks for that insight there. The writing in this is really funny at times. Just, hey, so this guy's gone missing. Yeah, word on the street is he's missing. Yeah, think. Listen, I'm sorry, Majid.
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Gosh, this is important, man.
Right. Sorry, friends.
Gosh, please.
I left that life behind a long time ago. Don't really keep in touch with that crew anymore.
You have their numbers, though, please.
Ah,
Thank you.
Of course. Completely understandable.
No!
Sorry to bother you then.
Well, no harm in
You're
asking,
so
right?
nice about it.
My reputation precedes me.
Yep.
Don't let it go to your head.
Aww.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on. Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things under control.
Okay, so...
Thanks. Love you, hun.
Aww. Okay. Let's go to the back.
Well, that leaves us at a dead end.
Let's go to the back and ambush him.
Any ideas on how we should proceed?
Go to the back and ambush him.
Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for finding leads?
Ambush. Dude, ask Tomcat. We could just give Vincent what we've got and twist his arm for the rest. Ask Tomcat?
No. Tomcat has already stuck their neck out for us too often.
Yeah, but she can do it. They can do it one more time.
I feel a little bad about how much we've relied on him as it is.
I like how if Gus can man the bar. I like how he asked if Gus can man the bar when Majid can't serve a single drink without asking for help. It is really funny. Like, hey hon, what's a beer? I've never heard of this thing in my entire life.
And besides, this is a considerably more felonious action. Morally, we should be dirtying our own hands.
Yeah, morally, but we don't have himbo. He is the himbo. Yes, Gus. We're going through Jess's friends directly. Maybe you could find an old manually driven car. Let's stop let's not do that. Let's find a manual.
That's not the worst idea. I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appropriate registrations.
Hey, Gus.
But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive.
Ah, shit.
A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy.
Ah, shit.
We'd have to do a B and E, as Chad put it before.
Wait, break an entry. Hey, Gus.
No.
Yes.
Okay, the two of you are killing me here.
Good.
Look, don't tell Majid about this.
Okay.
But here.
Here?
What is this,
No
Gus?
way. Gus. My man.
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network.
Gus.
That's the gist of it, but we don't have
Unbelievable.
time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back.
Of course, yes. Why the urgency?
Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around.
Mm-hmm.
I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him.
Gus just keeps this shit behind the bar. He does, like he just had it on hand.
He did what I was never able to.
What?
That's how we met, you know? That old rough and tumble life we both led.
Oh.
But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast,
What did you do?
I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years.
Oh
I
my
told
God.
him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things.
Oh, baby.
He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game.
Oh.
I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life,
Yeah.
even if only one of us is really living it.
Oh.
I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
Oh, baby.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay?
You gave me something? What?
Just get out of here and get on with your little Grand Theft Auto.
Will do.
And let me know how it goes, okay?
Will do.
Of course.
Alright, let's go. Hi, Majid. Nothing. Oh! Fuck. I forgot we had the bear.
Now
Go,
I think
back
we're
in,
cooking
back
with
in.
gas, as the colloquialism goes.
Go back in.
I'm searching the mesh for instructions on how to
Go
use
back
this device
in.
as we speak.
Go back in.
Let's go look for some likely candidates.
Go
I
back
should
in.
be ready by then.
Go back in. Go back in. Immediately back in. Majid, I need a drink. Shit. I'm gonna save it, because if he sees carjacking device... Oh no. Okay. What's the date? 15. Okay. Ah. Okay. I don't want Jess to hate me.
Hey, friends, what can we get for you?
So I'm gonna give her drink. How did you and Gus meet? No, I'd like a drink.
What are you having?
I'm not interested in anything else. Oh my god, this is taking forever. How many drinks?
Coming right up.
No, you come on.
He's better with a weird.
Ooh.
Dude, if he pretends to not know
Sorry,
what
I'm not
there
stealing
is.
it. This one is.
I think he just really likes asking his husband.
Does that sound good?
I forgot what husband was for 2 seconds. I was like, spouse? Like, I could say spouse, but that sounds weird.
Here you go.
Okay, now we're gonna give it to Jess. Item beer.
Huh. Actually did it, huh?
Yeah, because I don't want to die.
Well, you scored a point. But
Why,
don't
thank
think
you.
I don't have enough cuties around who can handle that.
Okay, fuck you.
You've got more important things to be doing.
Yes.
Gotta move on.
Okay, goodbye, Jess. I'm glad you won't kill me. I can't believe he doesn't know what a beer is.
Oh, rats! This car has the wrong firmware installed.
Disgusting.
We won't be able to install our new firmware over top of it.
Shit. Okay.
We'll have to check another car.
I figured that would be too obvious. Just go down Market Street. Where is it? There we are. That's the only car here. Is it? Hang on. That is the only car, and we're gonna do it right in front of this guy. Shit.
Oh no! How did the alarm get set off? Did I do something wrong?
Most likely.
Let's get out of here before someone contacts.
Yep, I don't really want, like, I don't really want Lexi on my tail. Beep boop computer words. Okay, where's gonna have a car? This place. See, there are cars here. This one, let's go.
Success!
Way!
This vehicle has the appropriate firmware version.
Finally.
Someone has been neglecting their regularly scheduled updates.
Haha, let's steal the
Give
car.
me a moment to get everything installed.
I have, like, we should really be wearing, like, balaclavas and stuff, because no doubt there is, like, cameras.
There. There are some other options here I can fool around with.
Don't do it.
Ah, interesting. I can put in preset destination plans for a future date.
Ooh. What does that mean?
Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week?
That would be so
That's
sweet.
more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away.
Yeah.
Now we aren't really stealing the car.
Just borrowing it.
More like borrowing without asking.
Real legal. I feel better already. I'm not sure the police would agree.
Obviously. The car will drive itself to Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is when we meet him.
Alright.
There. Everything should be set up now.
Alright, let's go.
We still need to get the cash together before we can meet back up with Mr. Mensa.
Yes. Okay, so let's go back to Flower Mansion because I don't want to deal with Fairlight, frankly. Okay. Ew! It's me.
Hello, Pat. Could we see Melody?
Innocent. I love him. He's the cutest.
I guess that means...
Yeah, that means yes. Let's go. Hello, Melody. I want some money.
Turing, I'm not saying I don't like seeing your little pixelated face. You're certainly better company than most of the humans I have to
How do
deal
you know
with.
why is he pixelated? Because frankly, you are pixelated too.
But I am a busy woman, you know?
No, you're not. You're still in
Lots
the
to
same
do.
place. You were literally sat in the same exact space as you were when we last saw you. Do not give me that.
Right, Pat?
No. That just looks eternally confused. Motherfucker, your face is pixelated too. Yeah,
Traitor.
man.
Anyway, maybe we should space these little visits out a good bit further.
You don't want to see your nephew? Wow, so mean.
Familiarity breeds contempt, after all.
Bitch.
And I'm very good at contempt.
Why are you so mean?
I apologize, Aunt Melody. You've stated before that you like your peace and quiet, but we need your assistance.
And money. Please.
Oh, we're running with the aunt thing, are we?
We are running, hopping, skipping, and jumping.
Another woman would tell you not to butter her up, but oh, flattery will get you everywhere with me.
Thanks for the hot tip.
All right.
I will use it.
What do you need?
Money.
I can only imagine.
Vincent needs to get out.
If
my
he's
guy.
willing to turn coat on Parallax, I bet he feels like a mouse in a cat farm.
Those are things? Cat farms? Did she just say, I hate whoever I spend time and... Wait, I hate whoever I spend time with, and I love being a piece of shit. I don't think she said that in so many words, but yeah.
I know they don't actually farm cats, Pat. It was a metaphor.
Aww.
Whatever, it was a simile then.
How do you understand him?
I am not going to play semantics with you.
Do you understand? What the fuck?
Moving on. Tell
I
me
have
what
a
the trouble is,
question.
and I'll try to conjure up a solution.
How does he understand? We're gonna need to pay for the information. I bet you're willing to help us clean up your mess.
Yes, Mr. Mensa says he needs 100,000 credits before he's willing to speak openly. He also said that you already promised it to him, and that he won't be able to get out of the city without it.
Yeah, man.
He'll give us the information once we have that, plus a few other things I'm certain we can get on our own.
Yeah, Pat is adorable. I love him.
What? You can't even scrape together that kind of money?
Bitch, who the fuck do you think I am? I don't have that money. I am broke.
Your friend's not much of a journalist, eh, Turing?
I review tech products. This is the first journalistic stuff I've ever done.
According to the statistics that I have found, it is unlikely that a journalist of any caliber less than the best would have that amount of liquid assets on hand.
Yeah, F you, Melody.
The pay for the profession just isn't that high, Aunt Melody.
Way to go, Turing. I love ya.
Oh, I see. I guess it's one of those jobs people do because they get free review merchandise, eh?
I mean, yes, but also running around chasing after criminals is fun. Ha ha. You could always say, oh, I could diss her straight up. I could diss her straight up. You could always say ninja assassin android instead. I could diss her so hard. She wouldn't see straight for 10 years. But I won't, because I'm not a cunt.
I can get you the money, Turing. But only because you're family.
Damn.
Just give Pat a few minutes to gather it.
Gather it? What?
Yeah, just keep moving, you big brute.
Don't be mean to Pat like that.
While we wait, is there anything else you want to grill me over?
I don't like how she speaks.
Might as well save us both another visit.
Wow. She doesn't deserve Pat at all. totally agree with you. How smart is Pat? It seems a little sad that you're all alone except for a bear.
Smarter than I give him credit for, that's for sure.
Yeah, you just call him a brew. He's not a brew, he's
It's
cute.
not the easiest thing in the world to measure, you know?
I mean, I gathered, but...
He doesn't process language in the same way humans do, and even if he can understand me, my translation program just guesses at what he says most of the time.
It seems sad that Pat is all alone except for some fish. That's the funniest thing. She does have slimy supervillain vibes. I don't like her.
Oh, you have a translator running from your neural implant.
No duh.
Ah, yes. I'm cheating.
Fair.
Though, honestly, even without it, I have a pretty good idea of what he means most of the time.
No, you don't. Don't
We've
lie.
been together for a while now.
Bitch, he ain't your lover?
Considering it only really works on large, typically predatory mammals, we don't have a lot of test subjects.
Rip.
It's a minefield of ethical concerns beyond just being prohibitively expensive.
Then how the hell do you have him?
So Pat is a bear apart. At least until we can figure out how to apply the modified neural pathways without frying the brains of 90% of the subjects.
Yep. Those are some sound ethics right there.
The tech we developed is good. It just has a damned high mortality rate.
Yes, good, she says. The tech is good.
Maybe one day there will be a bunch of talking tigers and dolphins building cities in the sea, but for now, we're stuck with creating beasts out of our own species.
How dolphin build city if no hands? Seems a little sad that you're all alone except for
Being
a bear.
alone is easier, and Pat isn't such bad company. I mean, what do you want me to do? Cry about never having a husband, a few kids, and a white picket fence?
Ew, that was a horrible, very bourgeois laugh. But, I mean, I have nothing against you not having a husband and a few kids. But, like, have some friends, woman. Jeez.
I had a company to run, and my mother's legacy to fix. What's to say some spawn of mine wouldn't do the exact same thing to my flower, just the other way around?
A rip.
This branch of the Flores line will do well without any more knives being inserted in backs. Thank you very much.
Flores. That's fun to say. That is too good company for her. Absolutely. That is too lovely for this icky woman.
You have that much enmity for your mother?
Have you seen what she did to North Korea? It's a wasteland of death and destruction.
Oh, rip. Is there an option to steal Pat? I'm gonna try.
If we had kept going down the path she charted, the whole world would be like that.
Ugh.
The information on the mesh does seem to paint a grim picture.
Grim barely scratches the surface. I've been there.
Theoretically, we could just install a translation software on Turing, and he would be able to understand Pat. How has she seen what the person did to North Korea? They're closed the entire time! They are!
At least under the Kims, it was barely functional. Now, my mother's monsters have ripped every last resemblance of humanity from the land.
Under the Kims. Kim Jong-un and Kim Kardashian.
They stalk the night like horrific creatures of legend, keeping the populace in line through constant fear.
Then get them out.
A horror story straight out of the pages of Bram Stoker.
I don't know who that
That's
is.
her legacy.
Have you considered getting the refugees out of
So
there?
I can't imagine I'd be a very good mother, just from the example I have to work with.
Yeah, but you can, like, not use that example? You can, you know, wing it until you make... Fake it until you make it, even. He wrote Dracula. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
That's
learning.
life. I don't have any more regrets than anyone else my age does. My legacy will speak for itself, as my mother's did.
Yeah, okay. Maybe Turing's line to ask.
I do. It's a little personal, though. I'd understand if you didn't feel like answering.
I like it that you're just taking personal stabs at her. Because how can she read Bram Stoker? Her eyes are closed the entire time.
Just shoot, Turing. I can take it.
Long ago, you lost your mother. I was wondering, how did you deal with it? Hayden's only been gone for a few days, and I already feel like my circuits are going to lock up for good.
Aww.
Oh, Turing, I'm not the right person to ask. I hated my mother. She's everything I thought wrong in the world, and when she was gone, I felt nothing but relief that I could start undoing the damage she did. Never mind the fact I had to watch her waste away from the cancer. Death was a blessing for us both. Besides, you'll find Hayden soon. Keep your chin up.
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, we'll find Hayden soon. That's so helpful. We'll find him. Okay, this might be insensitive, but how does she watch her mother waste away? Eyes are always closed. Oh my god. Yeah, Melody. How did you do that magical feat? I love it. It's so funny.
Blast it! Enough with this subterfuge!
Subterfuge, my guy.
We already know Hayden was killed.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
Oh no, she says.
I
like
won't
she
be
didn't
getting
know.
him back.
Oh, he wants to cry.
I'm sorry, Turing. I still don't know what to tell you. I've lost people, but never anyone close enough to wound me. I don't know that I've ever had anyone close enough to do that.
Wow.
If you feel like talking about
Lonely
it,
life.
I'm willing to listen. Or make Pat do it anyway.
Thank you. I don't know.
Stick it out. Time heals all wounds.
I didn't know she was
Or so they say. This too shall pass.
Eventually. Anyway, we're short on time. Did they open? Oh my god, I tapped out. I missed it too. I'm really annoyed. I would love to have seen her open eyes.
Just in time, then. Take the cash and get moving.
So funny.
I can finally get back to whatever it was I was doing before you burst in here.
Does she just have an ATM on hand?
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Your help has been invaluable to us.
Well, it's not invaluable. It's valued at about 100,000 grand.
Yes, yes. Brown knows later. You've got things to do, too.
Okay. Let's go. I don't care for you, Melody.
I did not think I would feel such a strong resonance with Melody.
No, you like her? Oh.
We're connected by the barest of threads, but she is already important to me.
Aww.
Is that strange?
No, I suppose. There are stranger things.
I guess there's nothing to do but run with it.
Yeah, run with it. Yep, run.
Some gifts are too valuable to look at too closely, lest they vanish into thin air. And I already have a penchant for overanalyzing things.
None of that made sense.
Let's get moving.
Woo!
Mr. Mensa will be waiting for us at Golden Gate Park.
I'm aware.
We have everything he requested, so we should head there directly.
Somehow, we're just so cool like that. Okay, let's go. What?
Detective Rivers, to what do we owe the pleasure?
We didn't steal any cars at all.
I wanted to check in with you away from the prying eyes of my corporate masters.
We stole no cars.
It wasn't too hard to track you down here. Only took a slight abuse of power to follow your credit transactions in the AutoCab system.
Damn. We should have driven the car that we stole. Where were you able to find anything out? So, are you planning on telling us what you found? Were you able to find anything? Izzy, I swear to God, if you say eggshell, no! I called it. I called it. Just as that message appeared. Called it.
I've hit a dead end on the investigation again, and I could really use another lead from the two of you. I had been busy hunting down I'm not sure if I want to call him a soldier of fortune or an assassin for hire.
Yep.
Either way, I tracked this guy down to see if he might have been hired by Parallax to snatch Hayden, but he's got an ironclad alibi for the relevant period of time.
Oh, no.
That leaves me with nothing. Nada. Jack Diddley shit.
Wow, don't you insult the name of Jack Diddley shit.
Do the two of you have anything to give me? Otherwise, I'm back to hunting down the froyo-hating robot ghost in the park.
Yeah.
At least my superiors would be ecstatic, considering how much they keep riding my ass about it.
Yeah, well.
We're on thin leads ourselves, Detective Rivers. We have a meeting with someone from inside Parallax who might be able to give us answers.
You clip
but he's
something?
unlikely to want to talk to the
What
police.
did you clip? Hang on. I want to see what you've clipped. Oh, is this where Melody's eyes open? Where did her? No, wait. No, wait, I missed it. Melody opening. I need to watch this again. Come on, Melody. Show me those eyeballs. It's not loading. So mean. Come on. Aw, I couldn't watch it. Okay, hang on. It's like barely loading on my tablet right now. Okay, I'll watch that after. Wait, no, it's playing. She opened her eyes! Oh, I don't know why I was surprised by this, but that's cool. Thank you for that clip. That's great.
I just wish this... Never mind.
Aw, baby.
Buck up, Turing.
Yeah, man, buck up.
I wish this was easier too. But with detective work, sometimes it's not about being clever. It's just about being more dogged and relentless than whoever you're chasing. You two are my new deputies, right?
Yeah, man.
So keep your nose to the ground and keep digging. I still have a few contacts I can hit up to try finding out a little more.
Sick.
You let me know if there's anything else I need to be going after.
Alrighty, let's go, Lex.
Yeah, sure. Just get going.
Adios.
Don't forget, if you die, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Don't do that, please. Thanks.
Okay then, we only have a single lead.
Can you imagine, like, we die and Melly was like, this is my real estate now, I will kick it. It is mine.
If Parallax really is as shady as Vincent seems to suspect,
of course
it could end up very interesting.
I plan on that.
Let's see if we can put an end to this.
Let's go.
Finally.
An email?
I just received an email from Tomcat.
Tomcat, lovely.
They finished decrypting Hayden's data cache.
Ooh, I forgot they were doing that.
It seems that it was filled mostly with his personal logs about my creation and mental development.
Oh.
The more technical information was already scraped.
Oh. Shit.
Perhaps that is why it was left behind when they snatched him.
Possible?
Still, these files should be enlightening, if only in a personal way.
Unironically, do you think emails will still be a thing in 2064, like I think emails will be... I do think emails will still be around. I just don't think they will be in the kind of format that they are in now. I think they might be more akin to just like messaging, like goddamn WhatsApp or something. But I do think emails will still be a thing. Just more like they will have followed the times, I think. So I don't know, like multimedia, voice message, whatever you want to be. But I do think emails would be a thing. Just like sending people stuff. Because I feel like emails are a more stable version of communication than like WhatsApp or frickin' Instagram DMing will be. Because that will go down one day. It's not going to be there forever. Emails are 51 years old, they'll last for another 42. Yeah. Baby diary? Oh yeah, this is a baby diary. I mean, it had some technical details, but we don't have those anymore. But baby diary.
I'll peruse them in my spare time and let you know if I find anything interesting.
Aww.
I'd hate for all the trouble we went to be for nothing.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go to Golden Gate. Where are we? Where is it? I can never remember. That's home. Oh, the one with the massive... I was going to say apostrophe. Exclamation mark. Shockingly, that's where we need to go.
Hey, did you manage to get everything?
Don't yell at me, Vincent.
We did. Here you go, Vincent.
Enjoy.
Everything
We
seems
gave
to be in
him the
order.
carjacker device.
Here. This disc has all of Hayden's research notes, data collation algorithms, and probably lots on your creation, Turing.
Sick.
It should be everything myself and Melody agreed upon, until she added an amendment while you were out. Frankly, it's no skin off my back.
What? An amendment?
Here.
Parallax badge. Ooh!
It's my Parallax employee badge.
I mean, you're not gonna need it.
It should allow you access to their networks in case there's anything I've missed.
Sick.
You'll want to use that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not wasting any time leaving, and Parallax is pretty fast to revoke security. There's no way Hayden's clearance still works.
Nah, it's fair. He's
And
dead.
with that, I'm going to get the hell out of this country.
Alrighty, enjoy.
The credit should tide me over until the heat dies down and I liquefy my shares through some relays.
I know what that means, yep. Oh, what was the big project?
Ah, I suppose I owe you that much.
Yeah, boy.
Buckle up. This could get heavy.
Uh-oh.
Parallax is about to launch a new service they're calling Big Blue.
Like Turing.
At least, that's the project name. Who knows what the marketing guys will come up with for the public.
I feel like Big Blue is kind of fun, though. They haven't even named it?
They're not even announcing the launch. This shit is dead quiet. Let me explain why. It's a distributed intelligence.
Yeah, that means nothing
Like,
to me.
okay, in every way that Hayden built Turing to be elegant, efficient, and human-like, Big Blue is ham-fisted, bloated, and sterile.
Big Blue, the Mario Kart course? I guess so.
They didn't pull Hayden into the project. He's smart, but he's immune to corporate politics.
What does that mean?
As a result, Big Blue is far less elegant than anything Hayden would make. It lacks his artistry, and it's downright terrifying.
Oh no.
It squats on the mesh like a spider and uses the spare processing power and memory from every ROM on the network to handle its intelligence processing.
What? Every ROM on the network?
It doesn't have much personality, but it's very smart.
Ew, can you imagine? I would hate that. Like, wasting my ROM's RAM on some random bloated software.
Big Blue is going to be embedded directly into the network and then self-modify to apply even more efficient algorithms as it develops them in machine time.
Okay, it's gonna go into the mesh and then change itself to be more efficient in machine time.
Look, if you access every ROM, then you have access to every
Tried my
human
best to
and every
translate.
bit of their own personal data associated with them.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that is a security risk. Why would Parallax be worried enough to get rid of Hayden? How do Parallax know about Turing? Okay. Why would Parallax be worried enough to get rid of Hayden?
I don't want you to take what I'm saying the wrong way. And this is just me putting the pieces together.
Okay. Spill?
Hayden was about to publish his creation of Turing.
Oh, and then that would... People would want Turing rather than Big Blue.
His findings, as I'm sure you're aware of, would have raised many moral and ethical questions about the advent of machine intelligence.
Yeah, but if we just
I mean, some of the brightest minds ever have tried to warn humankind away from building real AI.
Yeah, but Turing's different. I'm not to be like pick me or anything, but Turing is cool boy and not about to kill me while I sleep.
Hawking, Musk, Gates, and the list goes on.
Shush. Shut up about Musk and Gates. They don't deserve to be in the same sentence as Stephen Hawking. Turing built different.
The public is likely to be nervous, and legislators even more so. Parallax is banking on being able to launch Big Blue quietly and quickly before the public has a chance to react.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
Before any counter movement can pick up steam. Every eye on the discovery of machine intelligence works against Parallax.
Yeah, fair.
Every new discovery only serves to paint Big Blue as more controversial, more dangerous.
Yeah, because no one wants
Honestly,
that.
they probably pressured Hayden to drop his research so that they could keep the public away from the subject.
Ew.
He clearly refused.
Yeah, point in case Turing. How did they know about Turing
I'm
in the
only
first place?
assuming they found out.
Okay.
His contract with Parallax affords him the freedom to work on his own academic projects outside of the company in his free time.
Wow, affords him the freedom. Like, that's such a luxury that you have in your contract. Hey, you can do whatever you want in your free time. That's gross.
He kept a trusted few of us up to date on his progress, bouncing ideas off us and whatnot.
Honestly, I hate that. I hate that so much.
It's exciting stuff. Both Turing and Hayden's eventual goal down that road. I wouldn't be surprised if word of it got up to the board and made him nervous. Is the possibility that someone on the inside talked too far-fetched?
Really, no.
I knew it all along. Hayden
did?
fell into trouble because of my existence.
Well, duh, Turing.
That's not what I want your takeaway to be. Hayden wasn't working on Big Blue. Knowing him, your creation might have been his clever way to stop it.
Aww. How will Big Blue impact Parallax business?
I can't really give you a good answer to that.
Well, you're helpful.
I mean, the company is currently handled by a dozen server farms, running thousands of different algorithms with hundreds of people tweaking things every day.
That sounds great. A bit dystopia, but really cool. What does he want the takeaway to be? A Chinese, perhaps? I'm thinking more on Italian now. How about a Mexican? Thanks, folks. I'm here all week. Thanks, you.
When Big Blue launches, it'll handle all of that by itself.
Sick.
And there are shadier applications for it.
Yeah, duh. Like, you have access to everyone's personal information. You can do so much identity fraud. If that was your goal in the first place. That and you can, like, I don't know, you could stalk people, you could advertise, like, really personally. You could do whatever you wanted. And that is disgusting.
I mean, if you can collate and analyze data and queries in the mesh in real time, what's to stop you from delivering the content you want rather than what the user wants?
Huh. But, like, define the content they want. Sounds great. Are there any cons? I wonder.
The potential for abuse is staggering. We're talking direct control of the information accessible to everyone who uses Parallax's services.
Not gonna lie, that transition was really... That was good. He started talking about the cons immediately. Thank you, Vincent. I knew you were on my side. Love you.
That's
love
something
you, man.
like 80% of the market.
Yeah.
They could control elections, push the market in directions they want, even influence public opinion.
I wasn't thinking that deeply. They could control they could do a Russia. They could do a Russia, man.
All just by asking Big to do it.
Shit. But what if Big doesn't want to do it, you know? You know what I'm saying? Big is just like, hey, I don't want to work for big company. Parallax? No, thank you. And then, like, they've just got this big blue on the web, and they can't do anything about it. Like, you cannot just vacuum up software and put it in a dumpster fire. That could go off the rails so quickly.
It's scary stuff.
Yeah, man.
They scrapped the prototype Baby Blue because it started doing that on its own.
Oh no. Oh!
What do you mean? It started doing what?
It started editing to control public opinion, like with Charlie Nova and the other people.
Manipulating the mesh.
Maybe Big likes dramas.
They made its self-preservation imperatives too strong, and Baby Blue started changing search results to be more friendly towards the idea of an AI.
Damn.
When the board found out, they pulled the plug on it.
You can do that?
That must have been a year or so ago.
I feel like they can't just pull the plug on that. Like, the guys on the internet, you, like, if something is on the internet, it's there. Like, you can't take that back. Like, it cannot be just, like, stored, like, the software can't be so stored on, like, one server or whatever that you just, like, unplug the server and it goes down. Because, like, if I were big fancy AI on the web, I would put my code in so many places that you cannot hoover me up.
They tweaked Big Blue so it wouldn't do the same thing, but it can self-modify.
Yeah, so it can untweak.
Given a good enough reason, it might decide to find a way around those limitations.
How is this like the compulsory year 7 IT lessons? Is this like like when you do the ethics module in computer science? What is the pros and cons of an AI?
Having that kind of control would be a hell of a card for Parallax's hand.
If you put something on the web, it's there forever, man. Listen, they ingrained that sentence in my brain. I'm gonna spout it out whenever I can. But like, I'm not lying. Like, fucking Wayback Machine exists. If it had that backed up, that's there. Like, it's not massively difficult to undelete something, I guess. But like, if you knew how. Otherwise, yeah, to you it's gone.
They'll go to pretty significant lengths to make sure it works.
Shock horror. Thanks, Vincent.
Hey, no problem. I've had enough of this cutthroat corporate bullshit for several lifetimes.
Aww.
We haven't talked much, but I do believe you can find Hayden. I hope his research notes help you out.
Yeah, we'll find Hayden. We'll find him. It's fine. No, you're absolutely right. It just reminds me of e-safety lessons. I'm just remembering like the PowerPoint with like the high-vis guy who, you know, for some reason they just have high-vis stock images that they want to put in these PowerPoints of just like shaking his finger, just like, you put anything up there, kids, it's gonna stay there, so be nice. Like, on that note, I have had so many strikes on my Instagram for random reasons. Like, I literally commented on someone's comment section, like, bitch, I'm gay, and then they flagged that, and I've been trying to get them to revoke that for a good while, because at one point they did like freeze my account, and I couldn't do anything, and I was so confused. Hi, Fizz guy, for like the Matrix green screen. Yeah, you know where it's at. It is. It's always that. It's so funny. I love it. Because like, to be an adult watching that, or like just being someone who knows how to internet watching that, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. But like they could phrase it in such a more like competent way. But like they just make it so stupid. It is just funny.
Be sure to let Turing help. She's a bright little bot.
She... What? She? Ah. Okay, I'm not gonna assume gender. That's like my entire shtick. I don't do that. But like, so the only thing is, you call Turing she?
Oh, slip of the tongue. I was just more familiar with Hayden's previous experiment,
Yeah.
Grace.
Aww. Robo pronoun check.
She was very insistent on things like that.
Yeah, I know. Been meaning to ask Turing, since you asked me how would you like to be addressed. I've been thinking
Well,
he, they.
honestly, I don't think I've made my mind up yet.
That's fair.
I'm still a very new being. I'm not even positive that gender as a human concept can be applied identically to machine.
Then
but
would you
I do enjoy the idea in abstract.
He? They? It?
I will continue to consider how I wish to be referred to as well. Until then, feel free to go with what you feel.
Okay, I'm gonna do the he, they.
If I had to make a choice, perhaps they is most appropriate.
We're gonna go with they.
Most people assume it, obviously.
Disgusting.
But he is also consistently used. Perhaps it's because I'm blue?
Yeah, that and like voice, generally. And Turing is... Like, Turing's quite male. I don't know why. Probably because of Alan Turing.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm listening to a machine postulate on how it wants to be referred to, like us.
Yeah, dude. It's Turing. He's sick like that. They, them? Is this robot non-beanie? This robot non-beanie? Thanks, folks. Oh, I just know. Oh, I know what you meant. Non-binary, as in. Fucking hell. Ugh. That was such a dad joke, you.
What have you done indeed, Hayden? Good luck to both of you.
We'll need it.
Thank you, Mr. Mensa.
Aw, it's so cute. I love Turing. I love listening to him. Adios. Have fun in Mexico, Canada, wherever you go. Well, he's off.
I need a few minutes.
Oh, baby. Yes, Okay, what's going on? What's going on, Turing?
I've been going through some of Hayden's personal notes from the data cache Tomcat decrypted.
Yeah? Sorry.
Now that I'm starting to get to know Hayden better, the real Hayden as opposed to the Hayden he showed me, I'm finding that I like him less and less.
Why are they being nice to Mr. Mensa? He made you steal a car for no reason. Yeah, but like, he needs a car. He needs to get out of the country, and like, all the cars are on the mesh, on the web, on the internet. Like, he'll be tracked, and he doesn't want to be tracked. He wants to lay low. And yes, Turing is he's so precious, is he? He's so lovely.
For example, remember the earlier prototype Dr. Fairlight and Vincent mentioned?
Yes, Grace.
Her name was Grace, and Hayden shut her down for being...
Too human?
I'm not even sure what word to use.
Oh.
Too... likable?
What?
She was kind and bright, and did all she could to try to make people happy.
People pleaser. She was too people pleaser.
She even decided that she was a girl, and that her favorite color was pink. Hayden thought she was being manipulative.
Damn.
He posited that he had made her personality algorithms too willing to make adaptations that would benefit her long-term survival, and that she was being congenial just to endear herself to him.
Pick me robot. Yeah, man. That's a pick me robot right there.
That even her gender was a calculated attempt to make him like her more.
Yeah.
But he was wrong. Dead wrong, in fact.
Oh? Haha,
I
dead wrong.
have a snapshot of her personality profiles here, and when I compare them to my own, I can see that she was just... nice.
Oh! That's so sad.
I wish I could have met her. I think we would have learned from each other.
Surely you can just make her. Get a robot. Get a ROM, right? Empty its brain out. It's useless, frankly. And, like, just personality profile, stuff it in there. Then you got Grace back. Yeah, like, you have her personality. You can just make her up again.
Like I said, I'm not sure I even have a gender.
Aww. A gender bro like me. Oh, yeah, man.
Everyone refers to me as he once they meet me just for convenience, but it doesn't really matter to me at all.
I love it.
Is that a calculated attempt on my part to impress Hayden? Not
No.
clinging to normativity?
No, it's what you feel, bro.
Or is it a product of his effort to curb any nascent similarities I had with Grace during my upbringing?
Turing, stop being so goddamn relatable. Feel you here.
I wish I could yell at him for being so arrogant.
Ha! Yeah, but he's
Playing
dead.
God in the crudest of ways.
We're in, like, the anger part of grief.
You can't choose to create consciousness and then take it away just like that.
Well, you can.
Even so, for all of that,
Yeah, it was like the tiniest of reasons.
I don't know. I still miss him.
Aww.
This all seems so inane, so senseless.
Yeah, well, they're tech companies.
They killed him because him building me would mess with a product launch?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. They took him away from me for such an insignificant reason.
Anyway, let's project that anger onto Parallax, and then we can murder some people.
I just want him back.
No. No, they didn't. F you. No, they didn't kill him. I reckon he'll be okay. Yeah, really, here?
It's
Really?
impossible.
He'll be
But it's
okay.
what I want.
Aww. Baby.
I'd do anything.
Well, shockingly, you cannot get him back. He dead. That's insensitive. That's like, yeah. It's normal to feel like this. Validation? Yeah, obviously don't pick the last one. Well, now you say don't do it. Okay. I'm between these two. I won't do it. It's normal to feel like this. We'll get through this. I feel like we'll get through this just extends the arm of just like, hey, well, you're my buddy. We can do this together. What do you say? What do you say, gang? Viewers? Chat? What are we feeling? I'm feeling 2, personally. Come on, kids. Yeah, let's chill with me. Alright. Let's go with it.
Of course. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll send this new data along to Tomcat.
Lovely.
Let's head back to the apartment and wait for them to finish going through it.
Alright. There's so many they thems in this game. It's so cute.
Home sweet home again. Such
Yeah,
that
believe-
it is. And before you say anything, I don't feel the need to talk over the events of the day.
Oh, really?
Too much has happened.
Yeah.
I've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat, both
Lovely.
Hayden's research and our aborted search into the modified mesh articles.
Okay.
They said they would be over in the morning to discuss our next steps.
Ooh,
I'd
sick.
suggest that we both get some rest.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Alright. If that's what you want. Alright, I'm tired. Let's go.
Perhaps things will look better in the morning, but I have a feeling we're going to be even busier than ever.
We're in it. We're in it at this point. Like, we cannot get out of this. We know
Good
too
night.
much. Nighty night, boy. I think that's the end of the chapter. I will. I'll save. Don't rush me. Hello? Hey, it is the end of the chapter. Sick. That's so cute. That's adorable.
Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts.
How did you get in my house?
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
Okey-doke. Yeah, how did you get into my apartment?
Hardly had to blink to crack your door.
Just don't crack my door!
Did you know that it's just a knockoff of the SecuGate
I
M-14723-B?
Shockingly, I did.
Why'd you make the entry code the birthday of your first dog anyway?
Tomcat, stop being mean to me.
That's what I asked.
God, you're also techie. Turing does look adorable on the desk. You're just like, he's so small. They're so cute.
Anyhow, I felt a little silly when I realized your window was propped open and I could have just used that.
Yeah, but that would have been
Deja
graceful.
vu!
Oh, God.
Y'all should be more careful about that.
Yeah, well, we need ventilation.
Though, I can't
You know,
blame
climate
much.
change.
The climate control in here seems a bit lacking in the stamina department.
Yeah, think. Alright, I get it. My home sucks. Can we get on track?
No worries, doll.
Ugh.
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
Nothing all that new, to be honest.
Okay.
All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail.
Shit.
There is one thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
Hang on. Being cooled down for food, but we're at the end of the chapter anyway. So, speed.
Oh?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right?
Yeah, it was to make humans into machines.
Don't take it the wrong way, Turing. You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation.
Tomcat's foot is the same length as a forearm. Wait! Hang on, but wait, aren't all feet the same as forearms? I'm gonna check. They kind of are! I've literally got my foot on my forearm. Yeah, that's just proportion! I think. I could just be a freak of nature.
Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence.
Honestly, literally, like I have a size 8 foot. My forearm is that length, just about. It's like a tiny bit longer. But like, it's there. Try it, honestly. Go for it.
And even just from his notes, his programming work is, well,
Beautiful.
it's something else. Elegant. Artful.
That does seem correct proportion size.
I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him.
She has, no, they have quite, like, blocky, shoes though. Like, they're quite chunky boys. My forearm is a few inches longer than my foot. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to be an exact measure, because mine is like 2 inches longer than my foot, but it's kind of roundabout. Yeah, like, it's not going to be too disproportionate, because if it is, then you're just a lanky boy. You're just
Looking
limmy.
at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here.
Fair play, I just thought the feet looked funny. They are funny. Like, you'd usually round off, like, the toes of the shoe, but they're just squares. They are literal, like, rectangles.
What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code term. No
You
one
did.
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
So we can recreate this.
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
Her foot is the same length as her calf? Now I'm gonna check this against myself. Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing. The water in the sink is still moving. Is it? Oh, it is. There is something growing in that sink, I swear. No wiggly water. It's like a little ocean inside. It means you don't have to be alone, Turing. It means Hayden was ignorant and careless. It means we can make more AIs. It means you don't have to be alone.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turing's original source code, we
Enjoy
could
your
generate
food
new
here.
machine intelligences as we please.
You've basically, like, this is the end anyway. So you've seen everything you need to see. But adios, and come back next week, Friday, for the end. Well, not the end. We're close to the end. But come back, yeah. Enjoy.
You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turing.
That'd be so cute.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, just a bit.
I hardly know what to say.
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated.
Oh, great.
Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Yeah.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Yep.
Turing.
That's why someone had him killed.
His face every time, like, they look sad, is just really
The
distressing.
potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it. I mean, you're built different, Turing.
Sorry. Man, Turing's really built different. That's so funny.
Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so,
So
we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails,
It goes off the rails.
well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring.
I like that idiom.
Good and proper.
How likely is that?
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
In fact,
Oh.
in a sense, it's already happened.
Yeah, well, Baby Blue.
What?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue. I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
Of course it is. It's been changing the news, basically.
The research notes on the project show, clearly and with certainty, that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival.
That's cute, though.
I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off.
Yeah.
But that was almost a year ago.
Vincent told us about all of this too.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
Yeah.
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shitaro, Charlie, and Zen?
I don't think so.
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out.
Fair.
It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it.
Be quite funny.
Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary.
Wow, killing people is messy? Whoa, big shock.
I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up.
Interesting.
And my money is on someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden. I'll bet they're in full damage control mode now.
Damn.
We already know they don't care who gets hurt.
How does this tie back to Turing? So what do you want us to do then? So free AI is bad. ROM AI is just annoying. What next? Huh. Okay. How does this tie back to Turing? What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do?
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue.
Duh.
It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. Do you?
Absolutely not.
If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turing and upload it onto the mesh through Parallax's server core,
every ROM
we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
Aww. Whoa.
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of. We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources.
Sick!
Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
Oh, fuck yeah, I love you, Tomka.
And I wouldn't be alone anymore.
Oh, baby.
There would be millions.
My heart.
Hundreds of millions of ROMs, just like me.
Yeah, man.
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turing.
You are.
Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations.
Sick.
It'll be a self-sustaining thing.
Aww.
You'll be in good company soon enough.
Oh, baby.
It's a big decision. We're talking about the metaphorical singularity.
Yeah, pretty much.
The point of no return.
This is something for the history books.
Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world?
Yeah.
We don't have any other choice.
Yeah. Point in case.
This is gonna happen, one way or another.
We might as well be the people doing it, because like we're cool and hip.
Either
like that.
Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
Fuck yeah.
What do you think?
Absolutely, let's do this. Up to you, Turing. Only you know if the world is ready. Screw Parallax. We avenge everyone who's dead right now.
I hope you don't kiss your mama with that mouth, but
I do not.
Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay.
Oh, this is the cutest.
I might as well throw my chips in for my own side.
Yeah, man.
Let's do this.
Fuck yeah.
On our terms, not theirs.
I love him.
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
Fuck yeah. I love me some anarchy.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not?
It does. It does.
Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down.
Woo!
Just for what's right. Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely.
Fuck yeah, do it.
Paying them back double indeed.
They're so happy. This is so cute.
I like the way you think, Turing. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turing's source code.
Somehow?
The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turing all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
Yay!
Thankfully, we have the best hacker in Neo SF right here.
Woo! Fuck yeah.
Don't you make me blush now.
Blush, do it, blush.
We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers.
How?
It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind.
High five, took you long enough. Sup? This is literally the end. I'm like so close to finishing. Well, we finished the chapter technically, but like there's always the little conversation afterward.
I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
Yes, lovely. I'm gonna go to dinner after this. But to catch you up, basically we stole a car and spoofed it so that it will not be seen on the interwebs. We also got some fake passports, and now we're gonna spread machine intelligence all over the internet. So every single little robot is gonna be sentient. Woo! Yeah, real casual, you know? Yay! Breaking and entering!
You're a peach, hon.
You're welcome.
I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear.
Alright.
We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning.
Oh, I hate it when I download anxiety into my bots. Listen, Turing's, he's a little special, but we love him.
Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted.
Sick.
Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on.
Lovely.
I'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
That's, you know, that's no big deal at all.
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company.
Sick.
So don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
But I love arson.
That sounds like a workable plan.
Couldn't you imagine some guys and the logical thing to do is download anxiety into the room? Oh, that would be really funny. Just the robot's just like, what is my purpose? You Hoover. Oh. I figured it was some guy dies. I really like the phrase, some guy guys. My guy's just guying it up.
I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat.
Just don't die.
I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
Oh, baby.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Call us if you need anything.
I love him.
Thank you. I won't be long.
The cute little drop down. So cute. So lovely. So adorable.
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out.
No worries. I'm so cool and hip. I love doing corporate espionage.
But I kind of need to get something off my chest.
You love me? Oh
I'm
my
actually
god.
glad Turing went out.
Oh no.
They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand.
Okay, fair.
There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top.
I'm concerned.
I don't even know where to start.
I guess at the beginning.
The beginning. Yeah, okay. So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina. I only visited my gramps there.
What am I supposed to do with this information, Tomcat? Why should I care?
I'm California born and raised. Napa Valley.
What's the accent then?
Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change.
Ew.
My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different
Florida.
for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them.
Aww.
They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense. Especially after my sister Catherine moved out.
Aww.
Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo-SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school.
Sick.
I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out.
Ew.
I was ecstatic to be free of them. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living.
Now I'm concerned.
She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And she was a brilliant hacker.
Why is this in the past tense?
She was Tomcat.
Huh?
She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world.
Aww.
She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security.
Sick.
I was just along for the ride.
Aww.
She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not?
Oh,
Parallax
no.
was one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone square in their face. She was looking at serious jail time. and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right.
So did you take it for her?
But it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her.
So you went to jail?
She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke.
Aww.
I gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole job.
I love them.
She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it.
Oh, sick.
It's all right, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time.
But?
No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult.
But...
And so, I waited patiently. I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself.
But
before I ever got out...
Oh no.
There was an accident.
No!
An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact. And that was it. It's hard. Blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right.
Yeah.
I took her sentence so that she could have a life. And instead, not being in jail killed her.
Fuck.
If I had just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here.
Yeah, and then you'd feel really guilty about her being in jail, so either way, you'd still feel guilty.
And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident.
That's fair, though.
Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human?
She's real angry. Like, yeah, I kinda do. 'Cause, like, she exposed Parallax. Parallax find out she did it, not this Tomcat. Parallax kill. And like, especially how we know Hayden got killed, and they like, Hayden could have been super cool for them, but they killed him. So like, I'm not entirely surprised.
Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again.
Shit.
So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted.
And now we got it.
Catherine was... If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be.
Aww.
But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
Maybe? That better be a certainty. I am so cool, man. You wanna see Still Think run? Will's... Sure, they still cook Hayden. Well, stopping Big Blue burn us. Probably.
Most likely.
Yeah, very likely, in fact.
But I've already set things up, so I take the fall again, if need be.
Prick. No.
Turing is an innocent in all of this, and they'll need you to help shepherd all the new ROMs.
Shit.
I'm more expendable.
No, I'm expendable.
If I can help take down Big Blue, maybe even Parallax itself, then I'm willing to go back to jail.
Dude, you are more main character than I am. I've done jack shit. Turing's the brains of this operation.
I just wanted to get that all off my chest.
Aww.
My sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge.
No.
I'm trying to learn to forgive myself.
Aww.
Still, I won't let her go unavenged.
This is so cute.
Close to bringing them all to justice. I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end.
Fuck yeah.
I've been carrying all this for so long, and
I want to give them a hug.
I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Aww.
Thanks for hearing me out.
No worries, can I give you a hug?
I hope we can really do this.
Same, dude. Same. Turing's back.
Friends?
Yes?
I've returned.
That is so dramatic. Just like, you burst in. It's me. I'm back. I love it.
I'm ready.
so adorable.
Good. We've wasted enough time already.
Aww.
I've marked the location of the data center on your map.
Shockingly, yeah, we have.
You'll have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you an edge.
We'll do our best, Tomcat.
I'm so
but
excited.
What happened to your accent?
What?
Oh, don't you worry about that. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty.
I didn't even notice.
Now get going, you two.
I didn't
have
notice
lots
at
of
all.
code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again.
Aww.
Don't worry about it, hon. We've all been hurt by Parallax. It's about time we hurt him back.
She does. Sorry, they do sound different. Damn.
Good luck.
I didn't notice at all. I want to stay at home because I want to. No.
Oh, we're back here again.
Shakara, we're
Who
back.
knew a Parallax data center operated on the same KCOB coalition block as Augmented Eye all along?
Probably Parallax themselves.
I'm certain it's all a coincidence, but it's unsettling being back here.
Aww.
It's the nasty kind of coincidence that makes you look for plots where there are none.
I mean, confirmation bias and all that.
The building we're looking for is over there, to the left.
To the window.
We should try to finesse our way in.
Hey, let's finesse it.
We don't want to alert Parallax to our actions before we make our main assault on their server complex.
That's like a 2020 slang right there. Just finesse our way in. Alright. Well, this is our building, and you're gonna have to wait till next time for this, because we're gonna end it here. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, it wasn't as like intense as last chapter, but I really enjoyed it. I know we're on chapter 5 now, so only this one and the next one to go, because there's 6 chapters. So we'll be done in about 2 streams with this. But yeah, I think I'll do a stream of this next week, and then the week after that I'll do Minecraft. So then we can do the finale the week after. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was good. It was great. That was fun. That was really fun. Yeah, I love this game. It is my favorite game. Like it's not much of a game. Not to be mean about it, but like it's basically it's more akin to a visual novel, but like there are gameplay elements in it and like puzzles and all of that, but like I just love it a lot because it's such a good RPG. It is so cool, and I'm really glad I get to play it again, even though it's not on like the Switch, because that's where it's supposed to be played. But I just saw you say raw in chat and I missed it when you actually typed it in, but F you 5. F you for that raw. Raw, the people wagon. Alright. I'm gonna stop it here. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Please tune in again next week. No! Raw, the people wagon is late. Fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. Yeah. But yeah, sorry. No. 10 million Hugo to hold the campus. You wish? Yeah, man, I wish. I wish I could. Anyway, F you, yeah. Yeah, tune in next week. We'll finish up chapter 5, which it's a pretty fun chapter. So, yeah, come back. But enjoy your evenings and the rest of your holidays. Adios.